Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing today, everybody? Thank you so much for being first, Raven. You get to see the new setup first. Hi. Welcome in. How's it going? We got the cat cam. I'm a bit quiet. Oh, well, we can fix that now, can't we? Doo-doo. Maybe? Hello, hello. How is that? Is that any better? Oh, yeah. Okay. No, 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 no. Yeah, okay. Uh, so apparently everything is a cat cam. No, Inverna, that's my water. You have your water. Yeah. Is that any better? Can you hear me? Let's see. Inferna has decided to go fuck off. I don't know. Does that go any better? Any better? Hello, hello, hello. Any better? I hope that's better. We're gonna find out. Anyway, hi, hello, welcome. My name is Candice Clarinda. I go by Ilo Sesrimnir on social media. I'm a rune reader, tarot reader, and oracle reader, self-published author, certified Reiki master, certified crystal healer, and I am ordained. Hi, hello, and welcome. We got ads Okay. Well, we will give it a minute. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. If you're caught in ads, I do apologize. I hope you'll stick around. How's it going? What do we have in chat? Let's see. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm glad that you are free of ads now. Hi, welcome in, welcome in. How is this? Is this better? Do I sound better? Let me see. Should be able to hit this and then nope, that's not. It's not any better. Okay. I don't think it's any better, but we're gonna push through it. Hi, hello, welcome in. We are doing tarot today. Very exciting, very exciting. And as you can see, there is a new setup. Mitchell went a little crazy, and we now have a brand new setup, new background. This one has pumpkins. We got pumpkins. There's like more pumpkins over here that you can't see. Um, but yeah. New background, new setup all the way around. Everything looks really, really amazing. We have a cat cam, which Inferno decided to jump out of. So, unfortunately, the cat cam is a bit empty right now. But hi, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope y'all are having a beautiful day. And yeah, we're gonna get started. It's been quite a while since since I did a tarot stream, so and it's been quite a while since I just did any stream really. I mean, I did the tabletop stream like last week, I think it was. But yeah. Um Hello, Ghost! Welcome in, welcome in. Ghost has grabbed a Manaz from the rune bag. Manaz is mankind's self. It's all about going within and seeing, you know, who you are, what you want. Really like internalizing those things and bringing it out to the forefront. And it is also about friendship and community. Hello, welcome in, Darren. Welcome in. But yeah, where do you fit into your community? Where do you fit into society? What do you want? Are you showing the world the real you? If y'all want to learn more about runes, I do have a Learn the Rune journal. You can find that in the links. The Learn the Rune Journal is a great way to learn the basics about runes and foster a relationship with them. I fit in like a circle goes into the square hole. They never expect me, and yet here I am. Well, I love you, Ghost, and I'm so happy that you are here today. And yeah, we are just gonna have a great stream. I actually did my makeup. I don't know if you can see it very well, but I've got like spider webs. Um, and yeah, I know it's been a while. I I trust all books by you. Oh, and Inferna has decided to knock down the cat cam. So we're going to be right back, and I'm going to fix that. Welcome back, everybody. She is absolutely a bull in a china shop today. So enjoy her adorableness as she completely tears everything apart on the cat cam podium. Hi, hello, and welcome in, everybody. Ooh, my mic has dropped. Hey. All right, there we are. She chooses violence. She does choose violence. She does. She does. Hi, hello, and welcome in, everyone. Oh, I am just knocking down this mic left, right, and center. Holy smokes. All right. How is that, everyone? Can you hear me? Do I sound good? Is everything okay? Look at that cat cam. It's adorable. Gonna tear everything up, baby. Okay. Oh, and she has dropped the cat cam yet again. All right. See if I can reposition. Oh, no, I'm dropping my mic again. Oh my goodness. Technical difficulties all the way around. Don't mind the cardboard and the duct tape there that she has unearthed. Oh my goodness. She's so funny. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she has chosen violence. Everything looks super cute. Also, you're very quiet in comparison to your BRB music, so when I had to turn you up, my ears got blasted. Oh no! I know you're still setting everything up, so I'm just making notes to hopefully help. I've never seen her so active. I know, I know. I'm so sorry, everybody. I definitely need to make a note to fix that. Yeah, I don't know why my mic is being so quiet. I don't know. But it's rude as hell. Yeah. Yeah, I've got everything. I've got everything turned up. Let me see. Let me try. Why isn't it showing me? That's not it. Come on. There we go. Okay. Let's try. How is that, y'all? Is that any better? I don't have more than one mic. Is that any better? Do we like that? Is that better? How is that? Is that better? It's a little better. Okay. Let me try. Like my mic is literally right here. This is my mic. So I don't. Maybe. Is that better? Oh, now I'm getting feedback. Wait a second. Is that better? Oh. How's that? How is that? I'm perfect now? Yeah. All right. God, Candace. I mean, this is just one facet of me. Okay, I sound great. Good. Okay, perfect. All right. Even if I go this way and I'm over here and I'm knocking my mic down, yeah, that's great. I am just fantastic. I don't know. I don't know why Mitchell put this on top of a can of cat food. Because it is just. There we go. All right. Let me. All right. How is that? Are we doing better? Are we doing good? Oh, why is it recording? I don't need it to record. Stop recording. I don't need that to take up space on my computer. There we go. I can just upload the VOD. All right. How's it going, everybody? Is this good? Do we like this? Your beautiful voice is flowing into my ears perfectly. Yeah! Okay, perfect. Perfect. I am so glad. I really hope that that translates to all of my different things. Let me try. We're gonna try the just chatting just to make sure that it translates over. All right. All right. How is this? Is this still good? Is this still good? Do I still sound good? Did it translate over? Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. I am so glad. Okay. Um, yeah. All right. So let's get back to the tarot screen. All right. Hi, hello, and welcome in, everybody. I hope you all are having an amazing day. Whew. I know, aren't they? Aren't they? I went on Etsy and found some things, and then Mitchell helped me set it all up. Um, and it looks really cute. I got a cat cam that has already been knocked down like 3 times by Inferna. Do not mind the cardboard, the duct tape. So sorry about that. Oh, hi there, Inferno. Hi, are you gonna go on your cat cam? Are you gonna show everybody your cat cam? No, you're gonna lay on Merida's. You're gonna lay on Merida's little mat down there. Okay, because Merida's not currently in here, so you're gonna take her spot. Anyways, so the mic is good. Everything sounds good. We are all good. But yeah, everything's fancy and like Goblin, watch this. Watch this. I don't know if you're still here, but watch this. Is that not the coolest? Is that not the coolest thing you've ever seen in your entire life? I feel so fancy. I feel so fancy. Thank goodness for Etsy. I actually got two different overlay packs and we mixed and matched it. Uh, and it looks so good and I feel so fancy. And we got a whole bunch of things set up. Um, so when we get new followers and new subscribers, there will be fun little animations that will pop up. And I feel so legit right now, and I'm so excited. Hello, Pablo! Welcome in. Hi. How are you doing, gorgeous? New setup. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, Ghost. Oh my goodness. All right. So, Punkish Ghost, you get to be in the Happy Book of Sunshine for 100 bits. Thank you. Yay! My mic is pretty low. Okay, we just tried to fix that. All right, let me see. Um, okay. Is that any better? How? How is that? The troubleshooting slash tarot stream. Yes. Yes, this is all of the troubleshooting. All of the troubleshooting. Uh, da, 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 da. What if we do? How about that? Is that any better? Do we like this? Girly, I'm gonna try to get a ruined door out of my basement, but I'll be listening. So shout out if you need something. Absolutely. Thank you. That is better. Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right. Punkish Ghost has redeemed a fairy tale tarot reading. Oh my goodness. Do you want that right now, Ghost? Awesome. Okay. Woo. Pavlov has grabbed Kien's from the rune bag. Kien's is Loki's rune. It is the fire rune. It is all about creativity and what sparks joy for you, what sparks inspiration for you. Yeah, it's all about like fire and passion. We love, we love. All right. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but somebody's car alarm is going off right now. But yeah, I got the fanciest stream set up. This is insane. All right. So, let us see what the cards have. Whoop. For Ghost. We have the Mentor, the Wise Old Man. We have the Seven of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Five of Cups. Everything in the upright position so far. Something's definitely trying to jump out. I saw it. Saw it with my own eyes. Okay, there we are. We also have the Four of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Oof, lots of sword energy here. Dang. That's a lot. All right, all right. So, anything else for Ghost? Anything else for Ghost? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. All right. So we also have the Six of Pentacles and the Sun. Okay. All right. I think that is it for that. All right. So we have the Mentor, the Wise Old Man, the Seven of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Sun. That is insane. That this is a deck that I have shuffled many a times, and we have subsequent cups and subsequent swords here. So, and everything is upright. We don't have a singular in reverse. So let's see what we have here. Let's see. We are starting out with the Mentor. The Mentor is traditionally the High Priestess in a regular deck, and in this one, it's Puss in Boots. Um, The keywords are guide and advisor, and we're going to talk about the symbols and meaning for this particular deck. So we're going to use the little guidebook because this deck is slightly different than regular tarot. So we are going to read what this book or this deck says that the High Priestess means for this particular setup. So this cat is our guide. It is cunning and wise and can provide us with valuable lessons. My goodness, I promise I know how to read. Valuable lessons. The path is illuminated with dappled lighting. It is juxtaposed with shadows, which imply that challenges lie ahead. The forest is littered with thorn bushes and broken limbs, symbols of obstacles and potential suffering. It is a place where referring to our inner animal guides and mentors will be necessary. The cat wears a belt signifying strength and mastership. The three feathers are emblems of individuality. The bag over the cat's shoulder could conclude clues to his ability to assume human like qualities. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. I appreciate you. The large bag contains gifts for the king, symbols of potential out potent. Hello, welcome in. Potentiality. Ivy vines are crawling up a tree representing monetary growth. The mushrooms on the tree trunk contain magical powers and remind us of the supernatural forces at work. The rocks are symbols of stability. The cat's strategic foot placement on a rock further solidifies his position as a trustworthy mentor. The mentor can provide us with fundamental knowledge as we explore new terrain. It is important to embrace our animal instincts and to follow the model of our animal teachers. By referring to our inner animal, we can draw from a reservoir of innate wisdom that may prove to be useful in certain situations. So in this deck, the mentor is which is the high priestess in normal tarot, is all about kind of trusting your gut and allowing nature to kind of guide you. In normal tarot, the high priestess is all about tuning into your intuition and really trusting. I mean, it's essentially the same thing. It's just this is more about like the animalistic side of it, where the high priestess is traditionally more about the metaphysical side of it, trusting your gut, trusting your intuition, really building a strong foundation with your practice and that kind of thing. So the mentor is kind of guiding you in this deck, where the high priestess, you're kind of counseling yourself. We have the wise old man. The wise old man is traditionally the emperor. And the story behind this one is the brewery of eggshells. And the key words are father, leader, and animus. So traditionally in tarot, the emperor is the leader. The emperor is very strong, very stern, and they're the kind of leader that would never ask of you what they wouldn't already do themselves. So a true leader. So let's read what the symbols and meanings for this particular deck are. The image of the wise old man epitomizes wisdom. He is the focus and provides clear vision through a fog of potential obscurity. The beard, symbolic of maturity, contains sparkles and spirals of visibility and new ideas. Vitality. There we go. Ooh, my gosh. Vitality and new ideas. I knew that wasn't right when I said it. The ivy of immortality grows on the throne, the seat of authority. It is decorated with spirals and trefoils representing integration, connectivity, and balance. The surrounding ferns create calm and solitude conducive to contemplative thought. The roots connect the unconscious with the conscious through procession. The old man wears a crown with stars, a connection to spiritual enlightenment and the cosmos. His illuminated tassels keep him bound to the earthly plane where the excuses his where he exercises. Oh my gosh, I promise I know how to read, guys. I am struggling today. Where he exercises his leadership role. Many faces can be seen in the world tree connecting the material world with the a- amorphous, there we go. I know how to say that. Amorphous souls present in nature. The wise old man represents father like leadership with a lifetime of experience serving as his compass. He reminds us that we need to proceed with a rational mind and retain a connection with conscious deliberation. The emperor coexists with the feminine intuitive principles represented by the empress. So, trusting in nature and trusting in your ability to lead, as well as the leadership of others. We have the Seven of Cups. All right. So the Seven of Cups in this particular deck is the story of the Glass Mountain. It's a Polish story. The keywords are challenges, getting past illusions, and distractions. So, the Seven of Cups in traditional tarot is all about illusions, it's all about daydreaming and escapism. So, you've kind of been you've instead of manifesting, right? You've been uh using your daydreams as escapism. So let's see what these symbols and meanings. Oh, hi. Hello. Oh my goodness. Do you want to go up into your cat cam? Do you want to go up into your cat cam? No. You just want to sit here with mommy? Okay. Enjoy her tail. Oh, no, she just jumped down. All right. The dragon is there to test the youth. He is an illusion and represents obstacles that prevent us from reaching our goals. The crystal ball is an orb of great power and will help us to differentiate illusion from reality. The roots serve to connect consciousness to the wealth of knowledge contained within the collective unconscious. The cups are holders of divine wisdom. All the designs that arch around the threshold exhibit endless opportunities. They are carved into the stable properties of the stone. The stairs, oh my goodness. The stairs inside the gate can deliver us to the unknown, reminding us that nothing is certain. When embarking on a new venture, we need to make certain that we map out a definitive path of action. It is vital to visualize what we want and focus on obtaining our dreams. This may not be an easy pursuit. Challenges will inevitably surface, making the climb formidable. But with enough audacity, spirit, and willingness to prevail, we can break the illusions of negative thinking and remain fixed on our ultimate goal. So, this is really about like stepping out of escapism and into manifestation, right? So, we also have the Six of Cups next. The Six of Cups in this deck is the story of the Nightingale, which is a Danish story. And the keywords are rest and memories. Um, so traditionally, the Five of Cups is has a lot to do with hardship. It's a lot to do with things kind of being very like emotionally taxing. So this is very much so like the need to rest so that you can. Hi, Inverna. Oh, cat cam! Yeah! She was back in the cat cam, or at least her butt is. Let's see if we can. Here we go. Um, so let's see what the symbols and meaning for this card is in this deck. You are so being called out, Ghost. The pale cast of the Emperor. Uh, oh, there we are. We're up here. The pale cast of the Emperor foreshadows death. Uh, Eternal faces emerge from the psyche, represent the past, and serve as a conduit between different levels of consciousness. The saber sword measures justice, the green flag signifies vitality, and the golden dragon uh, exemplifies male energy as it energy, all in possession of death. The window is a portal to a new dawn. The blooming cherry tree is auspicious, and the nightingale serves as a harbinger of renewed joy. We need to take a break and relax from all the upheaval, conflict, and hard work that has left us emotionally exhausted. This is a good time to reflect on your past and reinvigorate relationships that you may have taken for granted. The happiness reigns as you revisit old memories and remember times that brought joy to your being. So this is a lot about nostalgia. This is a lot about um remembering the good times and kind of just trying to realize that the past is the past, and yes, there might be some nostalgic things from your past, but the present is now, right? um and it's kind of like it's a time to heal, it's a time to reset, it's a time to uh really find, there we go, to find your way. All right, next is the Five of Cups. Let me fix this real quick. Okay, cat cam. All right, so the Five of Cups, um this is your Eurasian, and the turtle. The culture is Japanese, and the key words are loss and regret. So the Five of Cups is traditionally about like grief and moving on. So this is very on point with the depths of the Five of Cups. So the symbols and meanings. By lifting the lid off the box, your Risham has allowed, I really hope I'm saying that right. I feel like I might not be. Has allowed youth and vitality to escape. Like dust in the wind, the red box represents the female principle and contains the life force. His disintegrating clothes and physique depict decay and the end of a cycle. The breach The beach is littered with debris and dead organic matter. The rocks and pebbles on the beach are smooth after being eroded by the unrelenting tides. The turtle shell, a symbol of longevity, has long been abandoned. The fish bones symbolize death. The old man in the sky reminds us that all things must pass and that death is inevitable. Great sadness and regret have come upon us. We feel loss as the tides of change have dealt a cruel hand of fate. The best we can do is accept our loss and move forward. Sometimes the initial sadness of change can stimulate creativity and opportunity. We need to mobilize our will and look ahead. So, yeah, like this is quite the call out here, Ghost. This is really like feel your grief, you know, use that grief to use that grief to be able to uh, do something productive, right? Um, try to bring creativity and connectivity to yourself. This isn't always no, it's not a literal death. It is like a death of the ego, a death of a part of you. So, you've been feeling this grief, you've been feeling this um loss. Inferna is tipping us. Oh my god. Yeah. Inferna. I will get that in just a second. Oh my goodness. Let's get the Four of Swords up and I'll fix that. Yeah, none of this is like a literal death. It is um, a death of parts of yourself. Oh my god. The baby. Oh, look at that precious baby. Can I just do that? Oh my god. Oh, no, now she's moved. Okay. I need to find a more sturdy. I need to get a more sturdy. Oh my gosh, my poor mic. All right, I need to get a more sturdy mount for that. Um, anyway, I need to meditate and find what that is because I've been so stressed and busy, too stressed and busy to look inwards. Yeah, this is really like your past kind of um like your past hurts and your past um it's been bubbling up and it's time for it to kind of end. It's time for the healing to begin. So next we have the Four of Swords. Oh my gosh, her poor cat cam area. You know what, I'm gonna be right back. We're gonna fix this real quick. All right, I am back. I apologize. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of things that have uh kind of popped up for you and that need to be fully resolved. We have the Four of Swords. The story is the White Doe. The culture is French. The keywords are rest, recovery, and seclusion. So traditionally, the tarot cards, the Four of Swords, is all about an unwillingness to rest and a need to rest. So you're kind of spinning your wheels, and the universe is like, "Hey, take a power nap, sit down, like stop spinning your wheels." But you have this energy of like, "I need to go, I need to go, I need to go." So we're gonna see what the symbols and meanings are in this particular deck. The deer reflects the girl's wild but gentle spirit and is an element of her unconscious. The key represents her transitional state, the window offering a glimpse into her subconscious desire for freedom. The four circles in the window frame represent the unmanifest and the desire to require a sense of psychological unification and wholeness. The hanging herbs represent the healing power of nature. A picture hangs on the wall depicting a castle and the exclusive treasures it contains. The four swords on the bed are almost uh ubiquitous. You I don't know that word. You Equidistant. You Equidistant and represent momentary stability. She is protected within the shelter of her room. A reddish color can be seen through the sheet. This is blood from her foot wound and represents the necessity for her to rest and recover after a trying experience in the wild world. Sometimes the best way to solve a problem is by refraining from activity and retreating to a place of quietude. If you feel as though you're spinning your wheels in a quest to come up with provocative ideas, provocative, provocative, provocative ideas, provocative ideas. Provocative. Well, don't ask me. I'm deaf. I need a meditation. Uh, Maybe it's time to slow down and allow your mind and body to replenish their resources before resuming your endeavors. So you need a rest. You need to take time to rest. You need to take time to chill out. You need to not continue to spin your wheels, right? All right, we also have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords, the story is the fairies of the Mountain of the Moon. The culture is Hindu. The keywords are loss, betrayal, disruptive, change. I refuse. Symbols and meaning. The full moon reveals the nocturnal mysteries of the fairies. The red panda is an animal that sees past illusion with its keen eyesight and associated with shamanism. The swords are aligned in the front of the somber fairy. Her colors slowly fade into a patchwork of leaves and the organic elements of grief, paralyzing her being. The scattered leaves exemplify the sadness that prevails. A patch of green, an emblem of nature and vitality, reminds us that there is an opportunity for renewal despite unfavorable circumstances. Conflicts reveal themselves as an unforeseen change that forces you to address issues you may have been ignoring, identify the source of contention, and deal with it in a thoughtful manner. In order to offset the pain associated with heartache, betrayal, or dissatisfaction, it is important to value this time as a necessary transition before growth can occur. So you are in a transition period. You are going from one state of being to another. And you kind of need to grieve that loss of who you were and the disruptions that have happened. We also have the Six of Swords. The story is Snow White and hot tits, right? Six of Swords. The story is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The culture is German. The key words are reflecting on a journey and transitioning. We have symbols and meanings. The stairs ascend through a labyrinth of wise faces. These are the souls of the past lives. These are souls of past lives and experiences. Uh, they are benevolent observers as the dwarves navigate the treacherous path to carry Snow White to a higher plane. So they've got this glass coffin. It's the seven dwarves, and they're carrying her upwards. The bite of the apple marks the death of childhood innocence and the beginning of change. Snow White rests in a transparent glass coffin, symbolizing her vulnerability during metamorphosis. Like a cocoon, Snow White is the resting psyche waiting for an opportunity to reawaken and blossom into adulthood. The dwarves, symbols of uh, puerile comforts and familiarity, are helpless to revive her. It will take the kiss of a man, the prince, the animus, to deliver her to maturation and higher consciousness. The tangled roots signify unrest and confusion, which may occur during times of transition. The swords lying on the path help to balance the energies between the chaos of the roots and the stability and equilibrium of the rocks resting along the path. The harmony of sixes engages the senses in a more thoughtful, relaxed state of mind before new challenges and changes can be addressed. Take time to reflect on the journey at hand without worrying about what will be. Think about what it is before you decide how to implement necessary adjustments that may facilitate further growth. Note, this is a predominance of the number 7 in Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The number 7 corresponds with the completion of a cycle. But by choice to designate the story for the Six of Swords indicates the journey one must take before arriving at the destination of a higher consciousness. It is important to look within and determine what aspects of your psyche need to be further assimilated into our conscious being before we can experience a sense of wholeness, before Snow White can fully transform into an adult, she must go through a symbolic death and shed the innocence and unawareness that had allowed her desires to remain repressed within the recess of her psyche. So, this is very much about like growing up, right? You go from being a kid to a teenager to an adult. Like there's these different aspects of growing up. And so you are in this transition from one state of being to the next state of being. We have the Seven of Swords. The story is the Billy Goat's Gruff. The culture is Norwegian, and the keywords are cunning, potential, confrontation. I feel like the spirits are telling me to Inferna. I feel like the spirits are telling me to stop collecting My Little Pony things. I don't think that it's a matter of like collecting My Little Pony things at all. I think it's a matter of like, you know, transitioning into the next state of being. Like, you don't have to fully leave childish things behind that give you comfort, but you do need to um you do need to acknowledge that transition of being at the next stage of life. I know you were joking, but I still felt the need to explain. All right. So, uh, the reading is really telling me to face things. Yeah, you can't. I appreciate you. Thanks. Yeah, you need to stop like shoving things down. You need to confront them. You need to face them head on. Which brings us to the Seven of Swords, the story of the Billy Goat Gruff. Um, the goat, a symbol of cunning and steadfastness, crosses a bridge, passing from one plane of consciousness to the next. Beneath the bridge lay the waters of the dark forces lurking in the shadow of the unconscious. The troll in the shadow coming into conscious. The troll is the shadow coming into consciousness. He carries a staff as a way of exhibiting his authority. He ascends the steps representing the connection between different layers of the psyche. The faces in the stone are elements of the collective unconscious. References to past lives. The the tree has a snake-shaped branch pointing in the direction of success, but swords hang from the limbs, reminding us of the risk and challenge that may lie ahead. As we endeavor to cross new thresholds, this is no time to let your guard down. Be aware of the potential obstacles that lie ahead. The lily pads are uh, vital and prevail despite the muddy waters. The roots growing on the masonry denote growth and uh, continuation. You may need to utilize your astute problem solving skills as you enter challenges. This card suggests thinking in terms of staying one step ahead of the competition, so to speak. Try to be aware of possible deceitful behaviors and adjust your strategy accordingly. This card can inspire creative thinking. So it's definitely time to like uh get inspired and do the things, but be cautious, be careful. Know that there could be some potential threats ahead. Hello, welcome in. I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing, Jenny? All right. Next we have the Six of Pentacles. All right. So, for this particular card in this particular deck, the story is Kahukura and the Fairy Fisherman. The culture is uh, Mori. And the keywords are resources, peace, and prosperity. I know that I butchered that name, so I apologize to all the Mori people. Symbols and meanings. The full moon projects its mysterious power on a peaceful ocean. It is an auspicious sign of good things to come. The ocean supports the vast collective unconscious. The shells lie on a cliff engraved with spirals. The shells indicate abundance. While the spirals reverberate with positive energy, the twisting tree connects the different layers of consciousness and symbolizes the axis axis mundi, or center. The fishing net enables a connection between the unconscious treasures of the water and the conscious materialization on the surface. Inner peace and prosperity come into your life. Your newfound success facilitates generous tendencies as you yearn to spread your positive energies to others. So, this is about gaining abundance. This is about manifestation. Like you can manifest that abundance. And not only does that abundance help you, but it helps others as well because now you have more to give. You have more resources to bestow upon others. Um, which is very, very much so the normal Six of Pentacles is it's about that give and take. It's about generosity. So Yeah. And then we're also going to have the sun. We're ending with the sun. So let's see what the sun has to say for this particular deck. The story for this card is the Three Animal Kings. Oh, we got an ad. Okay. Oh no. All right, we're gonna take a little break here. I'm gonna sip my coffee and we will finish this in a second. Let me know when you're back. Do 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 do. We out of ads? We ready? Are we ready to finish Ghost's reading? Are we out of ads? Are we out of ads? Da, 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 dum, da, 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 dum. All right, ads are over. All right. Ghost, for your final card, we have the Sun. The story is the Three Animal Kings. The culture is Italian, and the key words are celebration, joy, and triumph. So, the sun in traditional tarot is about joy and happiness, prosperity, um, letting that sun shine on your face kind of thing. So let's see what these symbols and meanings for this particular deck say. The sun represents the center of the life force and enlightenment. Its rays have the power to nourish and illuminate the body and soul. The steps are made of rock and represent the solid foundation on which we have built our dreams. The trees, with their power to ascend towards the heavens, have strong roots firmly affixed to the trail. Shape-shifting elements can be seen throughout the landscape. The dolphin represents transformation, the deer, love and purity, and the eagle, a sovereign of strength. The castle in the distance indicates that wholeness is within your reach. We have arrived at a positive juncture worthy of celebration. We traveled a long road of challenges, assimilating various elements of the psyche along the way. We are now beginning to feel the merging of opportunities, making the final road an road to individuation. So, to sum up your reading, we start with the mentor, which is the high priestess in tarot. And, this is about trusting your gut, trusting your intuition, finding animal mentors, finding um, that mentor to be able to um, set you on the right path. And as we go through the reading, we're talking about how it's time for you to lead a different life. It's time for you to heal from past traumas and past wounds. It's time for you to reflect on those past traumas and past wounds. You need to evolve and change and really start living the next chapter of your life. Um, a lot of what we have to do is about healing and letting go. And that is so much easier said than done. So much easier said than done. But now is the time to heal and let go, because good things are coming. Prosperity is coming. Generosity is coming. The ability to not only help yourself but to help others is coming. So it's going to be your time in the sun. It's going to be your time to shine. Um, so, kind of get your affairs in order, heal and grow, because it's time for the old ghost to die so that the new ghost can be the bigger, better, best version of herself, or yourself, I should say. Um, So yeah, uh, you got a lot of good here. It's just about overcoming and healing, and that's gonna take time. It's not going to be a clear, easy road, but you got a lot of good to look forward to, and you're gonna be able to do some great things. So keep up the good work. And yeah, that's what I have for your reading. Very lovely reading. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for redeeming a reading. And yeah, we do have Temperance at the bottom of the deck, and we have the Queen of Pentacles at the top of the deck. Um, just some things to kind of think of. The Queen of Pentacles is strong and abundant. Temperance is all about tempering expectations. So just some little things to kind of think about um, moving forward. So figured I would kind of put that as a little earworm in there as well. Um, but yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for redeeming. Um, letting me read for you today. How's it going, everybody? Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope you all are enjoying the new setup. I really love it. It's so fancy. I feel like a real Twitch streamer. Um, and Inferna is licking herself. That's beautiful. Never miss a chance. Aw. Yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. This has been amazing. Inferno on Main, right? Right? Like, straight up, she has no shame. None. None whatsoever. No, it's a baby. Yeah. Aw, thanks, Ghost. I am just excited to be back. Um, I know that I have not been streaming a whole lot lately, and I am going to try to remedy that now that my schedule's a little bit more set and everything. I feel like I'll be able to kind of get into the swing of things and do some more streaming. She really out here living her best life. She really is. She is the most spoiled baby, and like she's just living her best life. She's so happy. She's so happy. And I'm so happy for her. Like I'm so happy she's happy. Speaking of living her best life, Merida has been doing fantastic. She is not currently in here, um, but she is doing fantastic as well. And I have her little space set up underneath the desk, but she is not currently in the room. I think she's probably taking a nap. Because we took a nice long walk before stream. Uh and then I'll give her another nice long walk after stream. So, yeah. I'm glad that my babies are living their best lives and they're happy, and they're healthy and they're doing a good job. And I'm glad that my schedule is finally starting to even out, and I can feel like I can maybe start doing some more streaming and getting things just better, like things just be better. Because it's been a long road, guys. Things have been really crazy, and I have been tired and emotionally wrecked. But I think that things are finally starting to settle down. Um, so yeah, you're doing great. Aw, thank you. I try so hard. It's been a lot lately. It's been a whole heck of a lot. Um, but I've been doing really good with my job, and I've been really enjoying my job, and I got promoted to full time, and there's already whispers of a couple of other things. So, um, I might be getting another promotion. And I haven't even been there 90 days yet. Uh, but I'm not so sure about this other promotion because it would come with a lot of stress. And I kind of like just being able to come in and do my job and clock out and not have to worry about anything. So, but it's nice to be considered. I'm gonna lurk because I'm on a phone call, but I'm watching you. Aw, thanks, Ghost. You have a good one. Enjoy. How is everyone doing? Does anybody else want to redeem a reading? Mia. I should go to the redeem queue and complete all. Is anybody else wanting to redeem a reading today? Doing good. I'm glad you're doing good, Darren. That's awesome to hear. I hope everyone is doing fantastic. Anybody else want to redeem a reading? Anybody else? Do, 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 do. Well, what's everybody been up to? What's new with everybody? You? Yeah, just working a lot. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for the wedding. Um, for my dress. Um, so Mitchell and I have decided we want to do a Ren Fair wedding. So I've been trying to get into contact with Renaissance fairs to figure out which Ren Fair we might be able to get married at. And um, yeah, just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do about my dress because I want something that's gonna be like very fairy, very elf, very whimsical. Um, but I also need something that's gonna be in my budget, and my budget is like next to nothing. So might be a problem. But I'm hoping I'll be able to find something. Like I might just have to go to a bunch of thrift stores and see what I can cobble together. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do because weddings are expensive, guys. Um, but that's okay. I'm gonna get it figured out. Um, and eventually I'll get the credit cards paid down and it'll all be okay. Um, yeah. Until then, I will just keep streaming and keep working and keep doing my best. But yeah, so super super excited about eventually being able to get married, but it might be a minute because the credit cards are scary, guys, and I really want to get them paid down before we get married. So it might be a minute, and it might be a minute for us to be able to find a Ren fair in our state that will facilitate us being able to get married. Because not every Ren fair has that as an option. So been reaching out and hoping for the best. But if worst comes to worst, we might just have to do a Ren fair outside of our state, which would kind of stink. But we'll figure it out. It's gonna get figured out, guys. It's gonna get figured out. I will figure out what I'm doing for a dress. I'll figure out how we're gonna pull all of this off. It'll be fine. You know, Mitchell and I will figure it out. It will be okay. It's just gonna take some time. Ugh. But hi there, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I hope you all are having a great day. Anybody who wants a reading, all you have to do is redeem a reading. You can find that in the channel points section. If anybody is looking for a reading, wants a reading, you just go into the little channel points with the little pumpkin icon, and you will be able to um, find how to redeem. So I should throw up the just chatting screen. Or are you guys ready to raid out? What are we doing? What are we doing here, guys? I would like to keep streaming, but nobody wants a reading. It feels weird to continue to stream tarot. So Right. All the usual suspects. All the usual peoples. Um, yeah. Nobody else want a reading? Well, I'll give it like another minute or so. Um, and if nobody else wants a reading, thank you, Goblin. I appreciate you. Yeah, we'll give it another minute or so. If nobody else wants a reading, then we will find someone to raid. Welcome in, welcome in. First time in the chat. Hi. Hello, welcome in. You already got a reading. Ah, okay. You want to do a full reading for Justa. Well, first time in the chat gets a full reading anyway, if they so choose. So, Justa, did you want to get a reading today? And I am going to reject Ghost's points so that they get them back. I don't know what your pronouns are today, Ghost. We're just gonna use they. Justa, did you want a reading? Welcome to the chat. We did also have that new follower. I don't know if a sleep musician is still here. But you will also get a reading if you're still here and you so choose. Just welcome in, welcome in. So you are going to get a tarot reading for being new here. After that, you just use channel points to redeem a reading if you want one. Um, so did you have something in particular you wanted to focus on for this reading, Chester, or did you just want to see what the cards have to say without any kind of context? Bex! Hello! Welcome in, Bex! Uh, so Bex has redeemed a rune from the rune bag. Bex has redeemed Ingus. Ingus is the water and dowsing rune. It's all about trusting your gut, trusting your intuition, the divine feminine. Um, yeah. I'm sorry, it's been a while. I know it's been a while since I've streamed. It's so good to see you. Like to see what the cards have to say. Absolutely, Justa. But welcome in, everybody. But yeah, it's been a while since I've streamed Bex. I have been the stressed. So yeah, I have not been streaming like I used to. So yeah, it has been a while for me to actually have been streaming. Anything else for Justa? Anything else? That one? Okay. Anything else for Justa? Anything else? Okay. I feel like there's at least one more. Okay. All right. So, Justa, we have the Devil Crossed. We have the Seven of Pentacles, or Seven of Cups. Oh my goodness. Seven of Cups, the Lovers in reverse. We have the Empress. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. We have the Emperor. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have Death in reverse. And we have the Six of Pentacles. So it looks like you've kind of been going through it a little bit, but at least we've got a very solid ending here. So let's go over this. Oh, I'm sorry, babes. Glad you're streaming again. Always here for you. I appreciate it, Bex. So the Devil Crossed is all about responsibility. It's about balance and harmony, alignment. In the crossed position, the devil is asking you to, you know, have that give and take. You know, be reliable, be responsible, and be in alignment with yourself, which is something that's been difficult for you because we have the Seven of Cups here, which is, um, you know, not really being in perspective, right? Like you have been daydreaming and you've been using that daydreaming as escapism. It's like it's very interesting because you're going, oh, I want all of these things and I'm manifesting all of these things, but instead of like legitimately manifesting them, you're using as a tool of escapism. So when you manifest, you have to live in the end goal, right? You have to think about this is what I want, and you have to take the steps to actually make the manifestation happen. You can't just like sit around and wait for the manifestation to come to you. You have to put in the footwork. And what you've been doing is you have been daydreaming and you have kind of just been like, "Oh, I'm manifesting this. I'm doing this. This is," but you've been just daydreaming and using it as a form of escapism because you have not been putting in the footwork as you should. We have the Lovers in reverse, and this is all about frustration and separation and avoidance. You have been avoiding actually taking those first steps into doing the footwork for the manifestation. You have been overcommitting to things outside of the manifestation as a way to distract and spin your wheels. So it's like you feel like, oh, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to do this. And while I'm doing this, this other thing's going to manifest. You're not doing the proper footwork. You're spinning your wheels and you are avoiding the footwork that needs to be done for what you actually want to manifest. We have the Empress here, and this is all about beauty and happiness and nature and success. The success is going to happen the moment that you actually put in the footwork. But you need to put in the footwork. You have been delayed and distracted. It's been squirrel, squirrel, squirrel over and over again. And it's okay to have those squirrel moments. It's okay to get distracted, but you need to actually admit that you are being distracted by things that are not pertinent to your manifestation. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse, which is all about jealousy. People have been jealous of you and they have been trying to delay you. So there's been a lot of frustration. There has been a lot of oppression there have been people who have tried to keep you down. They see your potential to have the manifestation that you want, to have the life that you want, to have the things that you want. They see the light within you and they're jealous because they can't have that light for themselves. They don't have the ability to put in the work that you can put in, but that you haven't been putting in because you've been using your daydreams as escapism rather as an actual manifestation. So there's been some frustration, there's been some delays, there have been some issues with jealousy. But it's time to shift, right? We've got the Emperor here, and this is all about victory and control. It's the divine masculine. It's all about structure. It's all about being a leader, but it's not just being a leader that delegates. It's being a leader that will put in the work and do whatever it is that they will ask of somebody else, right? So you can't just put yourself in a position of leadership and then go about delegating something that you haven't already done yourself and that you wouldn't already do yourself. We have the Ace of Cups here, which is unconditional love. It's new feelings, new friendships, new opportunities. It's, self-love and beauty and opening your heart to receiving the love and care and emotions that are around you. So you have this beautiful emotional cup that is just overflowing with all of these opportunities and all of these abilities, but you're not channeling those abilities properly, right? You have the energy, you have the abilities, the gusto, the drive to be able to actually take those first steps, but you're not putting in the footwork. We have the Eight of Pentacles here, and this is all about perseverance and education, being very skilled, having very high standards for yourself, being very talented. So it could be that you are not putting in the footwork because you don't think you're ready yet, because you want it to be perfect. You have too high a standards for yourself. You want it to be perfect, but you need to just do the thing. Like nothing is ever going to be perfect. You just have to do it. And I mean, yes, you have to plan. Yes, you have to be practical about things. But if you are planning to the point that you are talking yourself out of taking the first steps to your manifestation, then you're not being smart. There's like you're just spinning your wheels. You're just spinning your wheels. Um, we have death in reverse, which is a stagnation, a sameness, immobility. This is very much so same shit, different day energy, right? You keep on doing the same thing over and over again. You keep on living in the fantasy, expecting the manifestation to happen without putting in the footwork. Death in reverse is a forced change. You can either take the first steps and make your manifestation happen on your terms, or you can allow death in reverse to come in and force you to change, force you out of this spinning your wheels, this cycle of inactivity. So do you want the decision to be yours, or do you want the decision to be the universe's? Death in reverse. Do you want to be forced into a position, into a place that is not on your terms? Or do you want to be like, you know what, actually, I will take that first step. I'm happy to take that first step into doing the footwork for this manifestation. And we are ending with the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is all about generosity. It is all about fairness and sharing, justice, giving and receiving. This is all about sharing your success to build more success. So when you share your gifts, when you share your talents, when you share your joy, it multiplies. It becomes it's not a finite resource, right? You When you share with others, it's that high tide raises all ships mentality. Um, you have the influence, you have the drive, you have the ability to give and receive and be there for others and uplift others as you uplift yourself. So, um, just being very cognizant of that, you know, um, cognizant of the give and take, cognizant of um, being fair to yourself, being fair to others, and knowing that what you give out is what you are going to get back tenfold, right? So, um, I hope that this reading made sense. I hope that you were able to take something from it. I hope that you enjoyed it. And I hope that it spiritually guided you in the right direction. Um, this was my first time getting a tarot reading. This was really interesting and eye opening. Oh, thank you. I'm very glad. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And yeah, I hope that this was a good first reading. Always always love giving tarot readings to people who haven't been read before because it's always an interesting experience uh, when people don't know exactly what to expect. Um, but yeah, thank you so much for being here, and I'm glad that it was eye opening for you. Yeah. A sleep musician, are you still here, sweetie? I don't know if they're still here. I don't think they are. No, it doesn't look like it. I love it too. It's so good. It's so good. Mitchell and I went on Etsy and we found all these awesome things. And Mitchell helped me put it all together. So, um, everything looks really freaking cool. I'm really freaking excited. I love it. I love it so much. Like it's just a totally different vibe. And I think that I needed that. I love the old setup, but I think I just needed something new and fresh and different. And I think that this is exactly what I needed. I needed something that was going to be a little bit more um just a little bit more, I liked the simplicity of the old setup. I really enjoyed the old setup, but I think it was time to do something a little different. And I'm pretty excited about it. Oh yeah? Hi. I say hi to everybody. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the baby. The baby. Hi. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the baby. The baby. You're so precious. You're so precious. Yes, you are. Do not show stream your butthole. Okay? Nobody wants to see that. Yeah. Okay. Hi. Hello. How's it going, everybody? Did anybody else want a reading today? You can redeem a reading in through channel points. Yay! Okay, we got another fairy tale reading, this time for Bex. Hello. Do you want to get in the cat cam? So like, no, Mom. I want to be in your space. Oh, the baby. Yeah. General vibes, please. Absolutely, Bex. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. The baby. The baby. Yeah. All right. All right. Oh. There we go. Do do do. Hi. Hi. Can you move so I can do Bex's reading? Can you move so I can do Bex's reading? Yeah. The baby. The baby. Yeah. I love you. Mama loves you. Do you want to sit on my lap? You sit on my lap? Yeah. It's a baby. Welcome in. Welcome in. First time in chat does get a complimentary reading. So if that is something that you are interested in, please let me know. And you will be next in queue. Hi, honey. Mommy needs her hands. Mommy have her hands? Like, no. Yes. Thank you so much, Bex. Bex, you have been subscribed for 5 months. Oh my goodness, happy 5 months. And you get to have your name put in the Happy Book of Sunshine. Honey, ma'am, can I please have my hands? I am begging you, child. Can I please have my hands? You want to sit on my lap? All right. So, Bex is getting written into the Happy Book of Sunshine. Ma'am. All right, Bex, you have made it into the Happy Book of Sunshine. Look at it. Boom. All right. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. Okay, Bex, your fairy tale reading. And then we will do Mia? Is that do you Eemiapats? What do you prefer to be called? Is Mia good? Do you want to be called Pats? What How do we say your name? All right. What do we Mia is good. Perfect. Welcome in, Mia. You will be next. We're gonna do Bex's fairy tale reading, and then your we'll do your tarot reading. Okay. What do we have for okay. We have the Chariot. Anything else for Bex? Eight of Cups. Anything else? Okay, now that is ridiculous. We're not doing all of that. Okay. We're going to do the Princess in the Sword, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Then we can do maybe one more. The Hermit. Okay. All right, Bex. On the bottom of the deck, or on the top of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. So those are some things to think about as far as abundance and prosperity being something that you need to kind of keep an eye out for. You need to hold on to those pentacles. Not hold on to those pentacles necessarily, but look out for those pentacles. Look out for the opportunities um, to gain more pentacles. All right. So we have courage, we have the chariot, we have the Eight of Cups, we have the Princess of Swords, we have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Four of Wands, and we have the Hermit. So we are going to uh, look in our nifty little book here because this deck is quite different from the original tarot decks. And it's got some interesting little insights. So we are going to read directly from the book. Courage is traditionally strength in regular tarot. The story is Little One Inch. The culture is Japanese. And the keywords are strength, courage, overcoming obstacles. So the strength card traditionally in tarot is all about knowing your strength and applying your strength appropriately. So this sounds very similar. For the symbols and meaning, the bamboo uh, echoes the strength and versatility of Little One Inch. It is strong but flexible enough to bend. The giant represents primordial power and mirrors the dark side of nature. Shadows are cast from the bamboo, merging light and dark, which creates a sense of balance and the reconciliation of opposites. The leaves of the bamboo tree symbolize new life and resiliency. Little One Inch confronts the Oni. I'm hoping I'm saying that right, or giant. Despite his perceived limitations, he employs his internal strength as a device for overcoming a seemingly impossible situation. Our inner strengths have the capacity to drive us forward, helping us to remain engaged rather than defeated during times of immense challenge. If used in productive ways, the shadow aspects of our psyche can help us to overcome conscious insecurities that may surface during compromising situations. The shadow is a built-in survival mechanism there to guide our instincts when the curious mind is overwhelmed with fear. Da, 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 da. So, using your strengths to your advantage, right? Sometimes we don't know our own strength. So, finding out what your strengths are and not focusing on so much on the things that you can't do. What things can you do? What can you do to make your life uh, closer to what you would want? You have the strength to do it. You have the ability to do it, which leads us into the chariot. Do, 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 do. The chariot. The chariot. The story is the enchanted horse from Arabian Nights. The culture is Middle East / Central Asian. And the key words are deliberate actions and charging forth. Symbols and meaning. So traditionally, the chariot is all about moving forward. It's all about, change and adaptations. So, symbols and meanings. The flying white horse is pure movement and energy. Its uh, exiled position carries exalted. I promise I know how to read. I am reading terribly today. I'm sorry, guys. Its exalted position carries its passengers to new adventures. The three braids of the tail define different aspects of the psyche: conscious, subconscious, and unconscious. The dragon in the clouds symbolizes supernatural power and higher consciousness. The palace and towers are the sacred structures of knowledge and wisdom, but one must follow the mountain pass before claiming the prizes within. The face in the mountains suggests the difficulty of navigating through different levels of the psyche before achieving wholeness. This is the time to spread your wings and take decisive action. By letting go of an inflexible ego, we can overcome the fear of change and embrace new challenges with confidence. The employment of focus and discipline will be imperative as you travel towards new vistas emerging from the horizon. Don't allow yourself to be distracted. Remain focused on your goals. Unconscious tale is going to be longer, not often. I am awake lately. Fair enough, fair enough. We've got the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. Story is the fisherman and his wife. The culture is German, and the keywords are change, greed, and overindulgence. Lightning strikes, sending powerful jolts of reality through the illusionary pretense of the castle. It illuminates the rocks, shattering the many faces of truth and judgment. The brightly lit windows of the castle emphasize the arrogance that continues to prevail under the wrathful warning of the sea. The tumultuous waves toss the golden goblets into the air, warning of the destructive nature of uh, of of avarice behavior. Avaricious. Fish are related to the power of the water. They swim in the primordial chaos of the ocean and know how to harness its potent energies. We can quickly get lost in the momentum of our actions without considering pause. There is the danger of getting hung up in a vicious cycle of unstable desires. If left unchecked, the situation can escalate and pollute the waters of overall well being, rendering us dissatisfied and depleted. So basically, you are pouring too much from an empty cup, and you need to fill your emotional cups a little bit better, um, and really think about uh, what you can do to kind of swim through that chaos. All right. So next is swords. We have the Princess of Swords. Story is Thumbelina. I love Thumbelina. It's such a good story. The culture is Danish, and the key words are bravery, facing challenges, and in incisiveness. Incisive. Incisiveness. Incisiveness. I can't speak today. I'm so sorry, guys. Symbols and meaning. The bird and girl fly through mists, leaving their troubles behind. The girl holds the sword, thus directing her energy towards new pastures. Her hair flows with the wind, and uh, cum- cummelings with the feathers suggest freedom and liberty. Her dress is decorated with gold embroidery denoting growth and continuation. The swallow is an auspicious symbol of hope and renewal. It guides it glides over the waters of the unconscious where dreams and collective myths flow. The sun represents illumination and intuition. The princess encourages us to go. Hi. Hello there. Uh, the princess encourages us to go for it, summon up your strength, and plow through perceived obstacles with confidence and bravery. Embrace the energy that has encapsulated you encapsulated your being and take advantage of a situation that will deliver you from conflict. So this is very much so about getting away from the conflict and finding, tapping into that strength that you don't perceive yourself to have. Hi. Hello, ma'am. You're in the way. I know you think you're helping, but right now you are not. Ma'am. Not the computer. Not the computer. I no. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You need to not. No, I'm sorry. You can be right here with mommy, but you need to not be stepping on the keyboard. That is not okay. You can knock over your cat cam a million times, but you cannot. No, stepping on the keyboard. No, no, ma'am. Oh my gosh. Yeah, all of you guys tell me I'm strong. I never see it, but I greatly appreciate it and supporting you all. You are so much stronger than you know. So much stronger than you know. No, honey. I know you want the warmth of the computer, but please don't step on the keyboard. No. Blah. Ma'am. No, that is chords. Ma'am. I'm stressed. I'm stressed. Next we have the Ten of Pentacles. Ma'am. No, 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 no. No. I'm sorry. Yeah, she did. She loves to be extremely naughty whenever I am reading. Especially for Bex. All right. So the 10 of Pentacles is story is east of the sun, west of the moon. The culture is Scandinavian, and the keywords are prosperity and family ties. The symbols and meanings. Maybe she doesn't like the vibes from the cards. No, she's like, I help, I help, I help. Riding on the bear represents a rite of passage from the familiarity of the inner home life to the adventurous nature of the external world. The blowing snow and insolent conditions are juxtaposed with the animal's comfortable looking fur. The girl carries a bag signifying her connection with her family. The spirals in the branch are continuous and bend with the sky, painted with faces, expressions of familiar ties. In the background, a castle can be seen through the shrouds of represent through the shrouds. It represents treasures, wisdom, and potential wholeness. As you venture forth, listen to those who have experience and wisdom, and take comfort in the presence of family and friends. So you have all of this potential. You have all of these things that you can do that you don't even know that you can do. The Ten of Pentacles is all about like monetary gain and inheritance and really like getting settled, laying down roots. And so this is very much so like asking you to dive into the unknown and see what so the keywords were prosperity and family ties. So, you know, um, those ties that you have with friends and family, um, you know, the prosperity that lies ahead, all of those things. So we have next the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is the story is Jack and the Beanstalk. The culture is English, and the key words are accomplishments, financial success, and freedom. Symbols and meanings. Jack wears purple, a symbol of his acquired wealth. Audacity and courage. He holds a bag containing rewards from his efforts. The beanstalk is a symbol of growth and success. Its stalk connects the conscious realm of the earth with higher consciousness of the heavens. The stalk has many blossoms with curly stems, providing new fruit and opportunities for further expansion. The ladybug is a sign of good luck, but the crow is warning Jack of the necessity to rest after all his hard work. Stop and bask in your accomplishments. Take a well-deserved break and celebrate. It is necessary to replenish the well. It is necessary to replenish the well before pursuing new goals. So you really need to like take a breather. You need to take a break. And know that you've got a lot of success coming in. A lot of good things are coming in. You just need to be willing to rest, which is easier said than done. But if you don't allow yourself to rest, you're just going to be spinning your wheels. Like you are in a period of rest before all of the things come in, because if you don't rest before all of the things come in, you're going to be exhausted and spinning your wheels. All I've done since January is rest. Yeah, you're in that in between period, but things are going in a different a much better direction. So we're ending with the Hermit. The Hermit is the story of the wood fairy. Culture is Czechoslovakian. And the keywords are quiet reflection, solitude, and introspection. So you need to rest and you need to be introspective because there's going to be a huge windfall of abundance and success coming for you. So now's the time to rest and be very introspective, right? So, symbols and meanings. The spinning wheel has the power to transmute one object into another, suggesting the weaving of destinies. The girl's red dress is vibrant and alive, exemplifying her rapture in dance. Her braids tie her to responsibilities and the reality of the tasks at hand. By contrast, the sparkles in the wood fairy's wild hair connect her to freedom and supernatural forces. The sleeping limb reflects the peacefulness of quiet isolation. The fence separates the surreal from the reality of home and the consciousness in pastures beyond. A dove sits in the dead tree, juxtaposing life and innocence and the ravages of death. The time lapse in the presence of the fairy seems indecipherable, suggesting a connection with something sacred. From time to time, we need to retreat to a place where we can reflect on our journeys in order to grow. We sometimes need a pause to view ourselves with more objectivity. So it is time for the old Bex who has been through all of the things that the old Bex has been through to retire, to die so that the new Bex can rise like a phoenix from the ashes. So you need a moment to rest, you need a moment to reflect because there is going to be a big windfall of success and accomplishments that are going to come in for you. And so now is the time to rest, reflect, and think about where you want that success to land. Because it's gonna be a whole new Bex in the most amazing way. So keep that in mind moving forward. And I hope that this reading helped you today, Bex. All right, Mia, are you still here? Are you ready for your reading? Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting. I can't wait to see what amazing things happen for you. Still here. Perfect. All right. Mia, my love. Are we just seeing where the cards lie, or was there something in particular you wanted to focus on? Nothing in particular. Perfect. Thanks, Al. I wrote everything down so I don't forget. Buckle in, babes. That family and friends thing at the beginning, you're in there. Thanks, babes. I'm happy to be a part of your friends that have become family. What else do we have for Mia? What else do we have for Mia? Feel like there's at least there you are. I'm like, I know there's at least one more. Is that really what we're ending on? This is my silver linings deck. Thank you. There we go. I'm like, this is my silver linings deck. We cannot end on that one. All right. So, Mia, my love. You got a lot going on here, sweetie. We have the Lovers in reverse. We have the Empress. We have Death in reverse. We have the Ten of Swords crossed. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And we are ending on the Four of Pentacles. Mia, oh, you've been through it. You've been through it, my love. So let's talk about this. Lovers in, haha, yeah, my life is crazy right now, so that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. So the lovers in reverse is a separation, right? A separation from oneself. You are feeling frustrated. You are feeling like you are a failure when it comes to love. There is a lot of avoidance going on here. You have been avoiding making decisions. You have been avoiding uh, people and circumstances, and you have been overcommitting to situations that are not for your betterment. We have the Empress here. You are the Empress, Mia. You are beautiful and you have this capacity for success and for happiness and beauty, and you just need to be happy with the results of your actions. You know, we can't change the past, but we can be happy at the lessons that we learned, even if they were hard lessons, right? At the very least, we can be content that it was a lesson that needed to be learned. And it doesn't mean that it wasn't a sucky lesson. It doesn't mean that you're happy that it happened, but you can be, you know, at least resigned to the knowledge that there was a lesson that was learned and now you can do better moving forward. We have death in reverse, which is stagnation and immobility. It is the same shit, different day, right? You need to decide. Oh, Inferno, are you okay? Okay, we're gonna be right back. I'm so sorry. She is struggling. I'm going to help my child. All right, she has decided that she no longer wants to be in the cat cam, and I do not blame her. Um, so sorry about that disruption. Uh, she is adorable. Um, so Death in Reverse uh, is asking you, do you want the universe to force you into a change, or do you want to make the decision to change yourself? Because you can roll. Need to cool the music on the BRB screen loud as fuck. Okay, I will fix that. I will fix that. I'm so sorry, my love. For those who don't know, Conjure Kaminzo is my amazing fiance, and we love him very much. Um, but yes, I will chill the BRB music when I get a chance. Um, so yeah, Mia, my love. Do and Conjure Kaminzo is the one who did all of this, all of this setup, everything. This is him. He is the one who has made me look amazing. So Mia, do you want the universe to force you into something, or do you want to take those first steps into changing your life? Because you can have this same shit different day, and then the universe can kind of blow into you and force you, you know, out of this stalemate, or you can make the decision to change and have at least some semblance of control as to where that change goes. Next, we have the Ten of Swords crossed. This is all about a final manifestation. This is all about completion and the result of your will. Your will. If you choose to change, if you choose to, you know, get yourself out of this rut, you will be able to manifest a beautiful life for yourself without the jarring nature of the universe changing it for you. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, which is inflexibility, chaos, imbalance, overwhelm, disorganization. You need to get organized. You need to stop. Like, it's good to be able to roll with the punches and be able to live in chaos, but right now you are thriving off of the chaos. And that's not exactly the best place to be. If you're just thriving off of chaos, it's going to breed more chaos. And then you're never going to be able to find a solid place to land on and be able to set down any roots. So it's that balance, that give and take between living in the chaos and finding stability. We have the Two of Cups here, which is that balance. It's attraction, it's partnership, it's harmony, it's equality, it's connection. You need to open your heart to receive love from others. You need to know that their love is genuine and that it's not coming from a place of pity. It's not coming from a place like this is coming from a place of equality. It's coming from a place of them genuinely loving and caring about you. People do not love you out of pity or love you because they have to love you. They love you because they genuinely love you. And so you need to get those ideas out of your head. These ideas that, you know, you're only loved because of what you can do, or you're only loved because of, this, that, or the third, oh, they only love me because they feel sorry for me. That's some bullshit. Get that out of your head. We have the Four of Swords in reverse, and this is stress, like lots of stress. This is resentment. This is feeling stuck, being unwilling to rest, really spinning your wheels. Um, and frankly, kind of like living in the lethargic sense of laziness. Like you have just been very lethargic and you're beating yourself up and you're like, I need to keep running, I need to keep going, and you keep moving it. And you're just spinning your wheels. I've been bed rotting for like 3 days. Yeah, yeah. You're like you physically are bed rotting, but your mind is running a million miles a minute. Like you need to actually rest, not just your body, but your mind. And that's easier said than done, but you need to do it. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse, and this is a withdrawal. This is feeling insecure. This is being inconsistent. This is neglecting yourself and putting yourself in that martyr position. You have thrown yourself on your own sword in the proverbial sense. You're taking on too much, you're doing too much to try to appeal to others. You need to not bite off more than you can chew. Okay? You don't need to put yourself in the martyr position. You just need to find what works best for you and do what works best for you. You don't need to just absolutely kill yourself for the approval of others. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and this is mediocrity. This is, preoccupation, isolation, group conflict, things being very sloppy. You have surrounded yourself with people who are low vibe people. People who do not have your best interest at heart, people who do not want to see you succeed, people who do not care that you are the Empress. They don't care. They don't care that you are meant to be this person who um, is supposed to sit on this throne and be this person of authority. They don't care. They're just low vibe, unassuming people. And that's causing a lot of conflict. You need to kind of clean up your friends list, your circle, your top 8. uh, to be a millennial. You need to clean that up. You need to clean that up. You need to be surrounding yourself with authentic people who genuinely want to be there for you. Um, yeah, like you can't keep on allowing these people into your life that just don't have your best interest at heart. And we're ending with the Four of Pentacles, which is all about control and stability, security, monetary gain, um, protection. But the Four of Pentacles also warns you not to strangle your blessings. You can hold on too tightly to something that will stop you from moving forward with that thing, right? So don't strangle your blessings. Allow yourself to know that the money is coming. The good people are coming. You don't need to hold on so tightly that you are not growing that money. You're not growing those relationships. You need to be a little bit more open. And that's easier said than done. But you're strangling your blessings by trying to hold on to things that are not in your best interest and just no longer for you. Um, there are bigger, better, more amazing things that are coming for you. And you don't get to try to evade those by holding on to something that no longer serves you. Okay? So, Mia, I need you to not strangle your blessings anymore, sweetie. Thank you so much. I found that really insightful and will use it to move forward. I'm so glad. I am so glad. All of the love. You have a good one, sweetie. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope to see you again. I'm glad that this was helpful for you, hon. All right. How's it going, everybody? How are we doing? Was there anybody else that wanted to redeem a reading? First time in the chat does get a complimentary reading. So if you are new and you're lurking and you would like to get a reading, feel free to chat and I will give you a reading. All you have to do is say hi. We won't perceive you if you don't want to be perceived. Dex, doing okay? How are you? I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good. I feel like I'm finally getting my life back on track. Um, and once I can get my credit cards taken care of, I will feel even better. We're working on that. We're making progress. But yeah, I'm doing really good. I'm feeling good about getting back into the stream, into streaming, into the swing of things. It's just taken some time. I am excited about marrying Mitchell, and I am hoping that I will be able to find the perfect dress that is in my shoestring budget. um, because I want something that's going to be very like very, very elf, very Ren Fair vibes because we do want to get married at the Ren Fair. So I've been messaging Ren Fairs to see if that is an option for anywhere that is close by us. And if not, we might have to go to a different state, which would kind of suck, but we'll figure it out. Your ring is gorgeous. First time I've seen it. Hugh, he did a real good job. He did a really good job. I love it. It's an amethyst and it's got vines on the side. If it will focus at all. But it's got vines on the side and it's just very like whimsical and it's beautiful. And He got it engraved, which you're not gonna be able to see because it's very tiny and this is not focusing very well. Um, but he got it engraved to say so very much because that's kind of our thing. Is that like I love you so very much is kind of our thing. So yeah, he did a really good job. I love it a lot. I love him a lot, and I'm just super happy and excited. I know someone who makes costumes for Ren Fair. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, he did a fantastic job, and I love it. So, um, we're definitely gonna go with like purple and silver and like green for the colors. Um, and it's just gonna be a vibe. I'm really excited. I'm very excited uh to to do the marriage thing. Um, to have the wedding and have all of our friends there and it's gonna be a good time. If you want, I can see if she'll do a wedding dress type thing for Ren Fair. Um, I like my budget is very small, and I would hate to commission a dress from a artist that I would not be able to pay what they should be paid. Like, if I was gonna get somebody to commission a dress for me, I would want to pay them appropriately, and I know that I do not have the budget to pay for a custom dress. She does it as a hobby. She's ill like me. I would want to compensate her appropriately, whether it's a hobby or not. I would want to compensate her appropriately, and I know I can't compensate. I know I can't compensate appropriately, so I don't. I want to make sure my artists are properly compensated, whether it's a hobby or not. Like artists should be properly compensated for their work. So I don't know. I will think about it if somehow, some way, I end up being able to pay off my credit cards and get some sort of windfall of money that I wasn't expecting. Um, I would love to have a chat with her, but I want to make sure that if I'm gonna have a dress custom made, I want to be able to properly compensate the artist. Because that is a lot of work and fabric is not cheap. It's not cheap. Especially now that Joann's is gone. So I very much so appreciate it so much. And like I said, if I somehow, some way, uh, get a windfall of money that I wasn't expecting, I would love to get in contact with her. Um, but I want to make sure she gets properly compensated because that's a lot of work. And I am the broke. But we're making it. We're making it through. We are working on the credit cards, and everything is going to be amazing. Uh, but yeah. Was there anybody else that wanted to redeem a reading? Anybody else? All right, I'm gonna give it a minute. I'm gonna give it a minute, and then if nobody redeems, uh, we are going to find somebody to raid. Um, so I appreciate all of you, my little chaos gremlins. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for being here with me today and supporting me by watching this stream. I love you all so much. And I've just had a blast and I'm really glad that I am getting back to this. Let's see. Oop. Uh was that a mosquito? I really hope that was not a mosquito. I just saw a bug. Yeah. I hate mosquitoes. Anyway, hi! Welcome in, Crunkle. Hi, sorry I missed it, just got up. No, you're totally fine. Actually, you are first time in chat. So, Crunkle, my love, would you like a reading? Because I would love to give you a reading if you would like one. Welcome in, welcome in. Awesome. Okay, Crunkle. Did you want something specific or did you just want to see where the cards lie? What are we looking for in a reading, love? Just let it ride, see where they lie. Absolutely. All right. So, okay. Anything else for Crunkle? All right. Crunkle, darling. We got your 8 cards here, right? We got the 8 of Cups in reverse. We've got the 10 of Cups. We've got the Knight of Cups. We've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. We've got the 6 of Pentacles. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse. We have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the 2 of Cups. So we got a lot going on here, sweetie. um, the 8 of Cups in reverse is a temporary success. It is a withdrawal. It is feeling numb, drifting. So you had a temporary success. And this temporary success, or you're about to have a temporary success, and this temporary success is trying to get you ready for a bigger success to come. So you're having this temporary success, and then it kind of, there was a step back, right? So either you are about to have a step back or you had a step back. And you were like, okay, I thought this was going a different way. What happened to my success? Um, and what it is that the universe was giving you a taste of that. Ah, yeah, recently expired. Yep. So the universe was giving you a taste of that success. And now the universe is taking that away in order for something bigger and better to replace that. And so that you can be more prepared for that success in a much better way. So there's going to be a success that's coming to you, a job that's coming to you that is going to be a better fit for you and be able to be a more long-term success. So much of a success that we have the 10 of Cups here. The 10 of Cups is about belonging and happiness. This is the lasting success. This is the home and the blessings and the generosity and the commitment and the family, all of those things, right? All the good things. Your emotional cup being filled tenfold. So you had the temporary success that showed you that something that was better, something that is better is yet to come. We have the Knight of Cups here, and this is the romance, right? The romantic. The Knight of Cup is expressing your creativity with compassion. This is really about, somebody coming in or you coming in and offering your cup, your emotional cup, to someone else. This is being very sensitive and graceful and poetic and idealistic. There is a warning of being vain or moody. Don't slip into that, right? Uh, but you have this capacity to either give or receive um, an emotional cup that you have not given or received yet. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse, and this is hurried energy. Okay, you're spinning your wheels a little bit here. You might be a little careless. You might be dealing with a lot of disunity, discord. Um, you may be feel like you may be dealing with like somebody who's very cruel, very evil minded. So you recently got fired. Um, this could be that boss that fires you, like somebody just very evil minded, very cruel, very bigoted, that's kind of throwing you off your game and making you feel very hurried. We have the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Cups sandwiching the Four of Swords. Oh, I get that bug. The Four of Swords in reverse and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So there is a lot of potential here. You just need to make sure that you are seizing the opportunities to come. So the Six of Pentacles is all about giving and receiving. It's about fairness and justice, generosity, sharing, influence. You have the opportunity to share your success with others in order to not only help others but be even more successful yourself. So again, this is like the high tide raises all ships um mentality. Like what you do for others is going to come back at you. And it's going to, you're not losing by giving. You are, you know, giving and getting. So we have this aspect of things. But these two cards that are being sandwiched in between this fairness and this balance is the Four of Swords in reverse, which is stress. Like you're continuing moving forward even though there's all this stress going on. There's this unwillingness to rest, this unwillingness to just like release. You're feeling stuck, you're feeling exhausted, but you just you're spinning your wheels, Crunkle. You're spinning your wheels. Um, you need to rest. You need to take a breather. You need to be able to balance things out because right now you're being very inflexible. You're living in the chaos. You're living in the imbalance, and you're feeling very overwhelmed and disorganized. You're feeling like nothing good can happen. But there's so much potential. There's so much potential. You have all of this potential. You're just not looking in the correct places. Colin, you're right. I am chaos. You're living in the chaos. And yes, that is me at this moment. This is spot on. Yeah. So you need to balance things out with the Two of Cups here. You need to balance things out. You need to open your heart to receive love from others. Okay, so receive our love, Crunkle. You don't push us away. Let us love you. Let us love you. um, you need to be a little bit more balanced. You need to attract rather than chase. You need to live in more harmony with yourself and others. Live in that equality. Live in the fairness. Live in the connection. Value the partnership of friendship, the partnership of loved ones, of family, of romantic partners. You need that give and take because there is so much potential here for absolutely beautiful things. to come your way, Crunkle, but you need to roll like you are thriving in the chaos at this point. Like you were like, yeah, yeah, give me more chaos, give me more chaos. The universe is like, okay, you want chaos? We'll give you chaos. Like, yeah, like a Titan coil. Yeah, like you're like it's like you are begging the universe to keep you in the chaos. And you need to balance that out a little bit. You need to balance it out a little bit. It's good to dip your toe into chaos, right? Like, because chaos is where creativity springs forth from. Like, primordial chaos springs forth creation, right? So, we all need some small semblance of chaos in our lives. Like, we are chaos gremlins here, right? Okay, like, I am a chaos gremlin. We are, like, you are my chaos gremlins. Um, but it does not need to be so much chaos that there is nothing but chaos. Like it is chaos for the sake of chaos instead of chaos for the sake of creativity. That's where you're at right now, Crunkle. So you need to find the balance and you need to connect with some, put some roots down. Put some roots down. Uh because good things are coming. Great things even are coming. But you need to be ready for them when they come in. Otherwise, you're just going to continue to descend into chaos. And you deserve better than that, Crunkle. You deserve better than that. Trust the new friendships and stop trying to do it on my own. Yes, exactly. Let us love you. Thank you. I really needed this today. You're so welcome. We love you, Crunkle. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. I'm so appreciative of every single one of you. I love you guys so, so much. Was there anybody else that wanted to redeem a reading? Any lurkers who are first time in chat that would like to say hi so I can give you a reading, or anybody who would like to redeem a reading via channel points? I'm gonna give it another minute. Give it another minute, and if if nobody is wanting to redeem, then we are going to raid out. But I really greatly appreciate every single one of you. Thank y'all so much for vibing with me, for being here. I know that it's been a really long time since I've done a tarot stream, and I'm just so glad that I did this today. I'm so grateful for Mitchell for helping me set up all of this amazing new stuff. And I'm feeling more myself, and I'm glad that I'm feeling more myself. I'm so happy I got to drop by. Thank you so much. Great to officially meet you. It's good to officially meet you, Crunkle. Very, very good to officially meet you. Love you too, Crunkle and Isle. Thanks for the stream. Loved it. I'm so glad you loved it. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate every single one of you. I am so glad that we all get to be friends and that we get to be here and support each other and vibe with each other and chill with each other and have a good time. It is amazing. We get to meet people from all over the world and have a conversation, and that is beautiful and amazing. You know, we are getting to meet each other in this time and space when 50 years ago we wouldn't have had this opportunity, and I think that that is absolutely amazing and magical. So stay magical, everybody. Thank you for being my chaos gremlins. I love you all so much. And yeah, let's see who we're gonna raid to. Who are we gonna raid to? All right. Which one of our friends is streaming right now? All right. Let's see. Oh, we got a few friends. Dizzy Miss Lizzie is currently streaming. We are gonna go see Dizzy Miss Lizzie. Lizzie is doing um Minecraft today. Minecraft. All right, so let's go raid Lizzie. Let's get your raid messages, everybody. All right. All right. If you are subscribed, my Valkyries, you are going to get that first message that is with the knife. If you are just chilling, just vibing, just following, then you are going to grab that message that is the purple heart. Thank you all so much for being here, and let's go raid Lizzie. All right. Bye, guys.